Okay. This. Getting everything set up. I am apparently live from what I can see. Just so everyone knows, I am very, very likely going to sweat really hard in this stream. Because I had to close my window so I could make it dark in here so that this green screen works. And holy crap, that will be an issue in a bit. Because, let's face it, we have roughly 30 degrees outside, and I am already regretting having the window closed. I am not even kidding, guys. I am seriously regretting having my window closed right now. But I have to post this everywhere, and now we are back in the game. And it is as quiet as ever. Let me check if OBS... 1, 2, 3. Okay, OBS has actually picked up the audio from the game. So let's get into this, guys. Last time we did... Oh, hey, Nomad. Sound is good? That is great. Last time we were here and killed this fanatic Templar. I don't like Templar fanatics, or fanatics of any kind, really. Oh, okay, can't get out here. I think the exit was back there once again. I am actually working on a review series of the Dragon Age games, and I can tell you, oh my word! If you have ever seen Dragon Age Inquisition on the PS3, then you know what muddy textures look like.
Enchantment! No, Leandra. Leandra.
Ah, we're getting that quest now.
Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm sure she's all right. Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
Weekly visit?
No, Gamlen. We haven't seen her all day.
Where
Do
could
we
she
have
be?
shared custody of mother?
A suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
Wait.
White lilies. I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already. I know someone who might be able to help. Gasgard Dupuis.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Ignoring the facts doesn't change them.
You don't know for sure that she's in trouble.
Oh yes, I do.
Maybe
But that would be
Leandra
metagaming.
took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlen look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns. Had luck on your travels?
You know, waiting until nightfall doesn't sound like a very good idea. Just saying. Also, I might have... See, I just went ahead because I wanted to... compare the versions of the game and purchased the all classes pack for this game. It's like $4.50. And as you just saw, none of the items have an item description. A description, yes, but no name. Like, quite literally, this is a great sword, so I can put that away for now. Oh wait, one of those... Ah, no, I can't use that yet. The River's Wave goes in here. Don't know about that one. Weapon and shield, I could give this to Evelyn. Daggers, I sadly completely missed recruiting... what's her name? Isabel. Which means... that I will never get her. Ever. Because she can only be recruited before you go to the Deep Roads expedition. And all the time I was wondering, where is Isabella, you know? Because I kind of liked her when I first finished the game back in the day. And then I read it up on the wiki before the stream, and I was like, oh. Oh, so I would have had to recruit her before I go into the Deep Roads. Ah, that makes sense. So yeah. Oops, I guess. And to be quite honest with you, the equipment I'm getting isn't even that good. I mean, I can take the Fenris one. Anders, do I have Anders yet on the save state? I think so. Yes, I do. Full game reset time? No! No! And hello, Derpster! How are ya? I am not going to reset the entire game. I mean, I could, but then again, technically, I am kinda playing it 3 times in a way, because I'm streaming it here, no, 4 times, because I'm playing it here for you to stream. I'm playing on another character, showing you, one moment, load, switch character, which is this guy, it's a warrior, to capture footage for my review, and I'm doing the same to capture footage for my review on my PS3 and on my Xbox 360. Okay, Derpster, you have a good one. I actually might go have dinner after the stream. Depends on if I'm hungry or not. Yep, there's Anders, there's Evelyn, Fenris, and Anders. Come on, let's take Anders. And then at night in Lowtown. But yeah, Isabella was... First time I played this game, she was the character that I actually romanced.
You say you saw Leandra.
I did? What of it?
Blue dress, grey.
I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for
You know,
telling you?
after finding out the name of Hawk's mother in this game,
Here's a few silver.
I
Yourself some food
actually
and new shoes.
had to chuckle a little bit, because in the RP that I'm running, in the tabletop RPG that I'm running,
Tell you everything I know.
one of the NPCs is called Leandra, and she's kind of a party favorite.
She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his
So
feet.
my Leandra is
He was
a
wobbly.
purple wolf
It
puppy
was funny. Anyway, they left
with
and
human
that's
intelligence
all I
and the
saw.
ability to speak.
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose. And nice clothes. But they were all stained from the blood.
It's not too late. She could still be alive.
Why would anyone take her? It doesn't make sense.
Guys, I'm putting out a trigger warning right now.
Where he fell over. You could follow him.
Because I know this quest.
I'm going to go
And because on my 360 I actually already finished this game. But, oh my
I
word.
thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right.
Yeah.
My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
Also, is it just me? Or does Evelyn have the Grey Warden crest on her chest?
This blood is fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow.
I'm fairly certain the two-headed griffin is the
More blood.
crest of the Grey Wardens, but Evelyn is not a Grey Warden.
Where is he taking her?
This blood clearly isn't layered correctly if you look at it. It's clearly layered under this piece of ground.
I hope I'm not too late.
Yeah, you know, if this was my mother, then again my mother is dead,
This
I
is
would be
where
running,
human remains all those years
not
ago.
jogging.
We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around.
And I would be way more frantic, and if anyone had hurt her, believe me, there would be hell to pay.
They are here somewhere.
Because as much as my mom and I sometimes fought, we did love each other.
Looks like your killer might be hiding under the foundry.
Yeah.
Here before. Mother must be down there.
But Hawk does actually sound very distressed. Okay, I can already see a rage demon here. That does not bode well. Four for this. Okay, reskilling my character actually helped, because I seem to deal way more damage now. Mother?
Mother!
Nope.
Alessa!
It's that woman that ran away from Dupuy. Dupuy. And it's very reassuring that there is a pile of bones here, you know?
Ooh, make us breath that smell.
Yeah, the dead usually do not smell too good. I know that from experience. Due to my work, I had to do with a lot of corpses.
I know this locket. It belongs to Mother.
And oh my word, I can tell you one thing. One time, we had this morgue in the retirement home where I was working, and at one point the cooling unit failed, and right next to this morgue was our break room. Suffice it to say that day no one really enjoyed their lunch. And it took them 2 days to fix it. I'm not kidding. They didn't manage to get a technician in to fix the cooling unit for 2 days.
What is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to...
Yeah, well, Nomad C, that was the good
To find her. Now.
thing, because I, personally, rarely ever ate at work. If I did, then I was eating upstairs on the ward, you know? While still watching after my patients. So, some of my co-workers went downstairs to, you know, eat there. And yeah, they really regretted that. So I personally found it a little bit funny because they had always made fun of me for not going downstairs to eat. Basically saying, oh, are you too good to eat with us? No, I'm not. But, you know, I don't need to waste my break to eat. I can go and have a snack while, you know, the rest of the work is already done. And there's like an hour or so before I have to do anything. So I just go to the kitchen, get my food out and eat. Today is our anniversary. I'd hoped to complete my work before now, but one piece is missing. I'm so sorry, love. Please wait a little longer. I haven't forgotten my promise. When I see it, I'll know. I would know that face anywhere. Okay. I get creepy vibes. Very creepy vibes. A letter from the Circle. My dear friend, I have obtained the books you requested. I'll leave them at our usual hiding spot. Please collect them as soon as possible. I would hate to see them in the wrong hands. Your last letter was fascinating. You have proven me wrong once again by doing the impossible. I shouldn't have doubted your resolve, and I hope you will keep me appraised of further progress. Your friend and colleague, O. Oh, I think I know who that is. That is the first enchanter.
Books on necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
What a surprise.
Because the first enchanter is called Osiris or something?
I was wondering...
Hello, Mr. Sith Lord.
Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Release my mother and we'll go.
She is here. She is waiting for you.
Yeah, you do that to my mom,
The impossible.
and I will find entirely new ways and dimensions to hurt you.
Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her her skin, her delicate fingers. And
I don't like those stitch marks on the neck.
her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Hello, zombie mom.
May Andraste guide you.
That was easy. Wait, another one? Okay, this fight is going relatively well. Then again, I am relatively powerful in terms of being a mage. I would say that dealt a good amount of damage. Hello, Quentin. Take this. Let this cool your hot blood. Okay, that knife just floated next to my hand.
Mother!
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
You know me? I always save the day.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Bethany and your father. But you'll be here alone.
I'll be fine, Mother.
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that outcome.
Did you find her?
Sadly, there's nothing we can do to change it.
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
You can say that over and over, but it won't change anything.
Why her? Why Leandra?
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
Do you want them to lock me up too, Uncle?
I don't know. You would have been better off if you were just normal like Carver. Magic's always run in this family. It's a curse. Now even your mother's fallen victim to it. I wish you never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt.
I'm sure it did.
You've had a long day, so I'll go to the gallows to talk to Carver. He'll need to know about this. Take care, my dear.
I certainly wouldn't want to be the one to bring over that message.
You know where to find me if you want to talk about it. I understand if you don't.
I certainly would want to be the one to deliver that message.
So much has happened since we got here. I'm glad I've got it all written down. I've accumulated a lot of junk over the years.
Adventures of the Black Fox? Just a few elf root potions, you know. Because they're quite effective. Okay, let's take Fenris, Aveline, and Meryl this time. Inside job is the one true pantaloons? I'm getting so hot in here. I'm not even kidding, guys. I'm literally sitting here in my underwear and
You step on something.
and it is insanely warm.
Slam your fingers in a door.
No.
Smack your head on a low beam.
Is there a point to this line?
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo thefts. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
I think you let this get away from you.
I had long since paid my debt over this. It's grand to see it again.
Okay, just some random item. Don't dehydrate. Thank you. Actually, it does help that this Coke is cold. But oh my word. It's like seriously warm outside. Okay, there we are following the coon as well. What do we have here? Herbalist task and mirror image. And here is the wounded coast, the long road, okay? You know what? I might go ahead and
Never come to the alienage, Fenris.
say screw the green screen and just open the window. Because I think that is the only thing that will actually cool me down.
Alienage to know what they suffer. I know it better than you.
I've lived there for years. I see it firsthand.
And I lived it.
Well, either that or I'd have to take off my top, you know. And I don't think anyone wants to see that. Oh, right, the long road, the quest with Evelyn and Donick. Where we try to help them date. Yes! Huh? Where are enemies? Oh, just some Mabari. And that explains why Evelyn is no longer in my party, even though I had her in my party earlier. Yeah, you know what? Screw the green screen. Getting some fresh air in here. Actually, let's have a look. Yeah, you can now see the wrinkles in my green screen back there. Also gotta check something else real quick. Yeah, my PC is also heating up quite a bit because of the ambient temperature. I really at some point should get something that I can just place, that I can just, you know, put on that window. Like a blackout curtain or something. Because the problem is with how it is right now. That's one of the reasons why I sleep so badly, because the tiniest bit of sunlight will wake me up.
Yes.
And my bed is right there.
A real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Yes, as I say.
Yeah, this isn't exactly a romantic date.
Because she's bad at this.
You know, it would be way easier, Evelyn, if you just told the guy, hey, look, Donick, I like you, I want to get laid. Pretty sure that would at least be, you know, more successful than whatever it is you're doing. They don't even get close. With all those AoE spells that I can throw at them. Ah, now the temperature in here is getting way more bearable. See, the biggest problem is, especially during this time of year, this room here will heat up like crazy because it gets sun over 50% of the day, and I've got my gaming rig in here. That means, if you just look at how hot my GPU right now is and my CPU, they're both at roughly 60 degrees. Which isn't bad, but, you know, it's still blowing hot air. So, I've basically got a space heater here during the beginning of summer.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Evelyn, your flirting is...
painful.
Exactly. What do you guys think? If she told him just, you know, come on, let's have a drink and see where it's going from there, would that be more successful than whatever it is she's doing there? I personally think so. I'm not certainly I'm not a pickup artist or whatever. I actually am pretty, before I got into my current relationship, I was very unsuccessful when it came to the opposite sex. But I think even I could have done better than she does right here.
Well, guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawke, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Evelyn.
Hawke, don't.
Should I romance option this? Yeah, come on.
You tried. Sort of. Time to open your eyes and see who really cares for you.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
You two are adorable. Kiss him already.
Captain? I should get back to the...
I think just by his, like, oh, he realized what was going on.
I thought we were friends.
Well,
I'd hoped we were more than that.
Then why do this? I have to fix it. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawke, or so help me.
This all just happened because you are atrocious at flirting, girl. And thank you for the follow, Wyvern. Hope you like what you see. But oh yes, Evelyn is atrocious in terms of flirting. Oh my word. I've seen awkward flirting before, but this is just a whole new level of... Wait, why didn't the injury kit... Ah, it did. For a second there, it looked like the injury kit hadn't worked. Ah... Poor Evelyn. Poor Donnic. Okay, let's get up here. Because we've got Meryl with us right now, and so... Wait, I think it would be... Should I go get another party member for this? I'm not sure.
Avert your eyes, witch.
You said I was dwelling on useless history. But what are you doing? The past is important to you and to all of us. We must know it to move forward.
I would have to agree.
You had a family, and you abandoned
And
them
to imagine that Evelyn was already married before when we met her to Sir Wesley, right?
Keeper, you returned to us, darling. Have you reconsidered this path at last?
Go on. I'm with you.
Thank you, Hawke.
Seriously, how did she get Wesley's attention if she's so bad at flirting?
I see.
You wish to rebuild the Alluvian?
You don't have to approve of it. I'm invoking Virsu Lavanen. I'll do whatever task you wish.
Well, I'm glad to know I can still disapprove. It is your right. I will give you a service to perform if you insist.
What did Merrill invoke?
Good question.
History belongs to all Dalish, child. So our clan's most cherished relics can be claimed by everyone.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe Wesley took the initiative on their marriage.
That is what Merrill has invoked. Even if
I mean, ever since she started courting him.
She is still one of the people.
Yeah, welcome back, Derbster. The thing is, I was just getting so hot, so I opened the window. And
Appreciate your help.
The window is right here, and the sun is shining into the window. I usually hang a blanket or something over it. That, however, means I need to keep the window closed to keep the blanket in place. And the air in here was just getting too warm. So I was like, screw the green screen. I just don't want to overheat.
Do this for us. And I will give you
nope, no AC. That's actually not a common thing here. It's very rare for someone to have an AC in their house.
The cave must be near camp. The keeper would just warn the hunters.
That could work. And hello, Prof. That could potentially work, but I'd have to find a piece of cardboard that's big enough. You've seen my windows. They're not exactly small. But yeah, I'll have to come up with something to cover that up. Maybe a piece of cardboard, maybe I'll just go ahead and... Wait, is that? Ah, one of the elven hunters. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do what one of my friends did in his last apartment. I could definitely try that. Oh, come on. Ceiling spider scared me. Basically what Sam did was he would hang a flag on his window with those, you know these easy sticky tags? Yeah, he basically used two of those to stick a flag to his window. To make sure that no one looked into his window. Yeah, I was thinking of, just getting some flag or something that I can just sticky tape to the window.
So your keeper sent them to their deaths?
No.
Would be, I think, the easiest.
Normally they let David come here if you please. Something must have provoked it.
But then again, with the current weather, oh my word. I just can't keep that window closed, but the thing is, even if I cover it up, then through the open windows there will still be light coming in. So... Ah, where's my cursor? There. That is the bad thing about the PC version, the cursor aiming. Selecting a target with the mouse, that just doesn't work right. Especially in some instances when there are several... Okay. Not even locked me out of fog for 10 minutes, phone rings till later. For work I think you mean, right? Stay safe, Prof. But I know that problem all too well. One day I took a like 600-kilometer drive. And when I returned home, it was I had a week off. And literally, I returned home from the drive. I'm in my apartment for not even 5 minutes. And my phone rings. And it's a coworker who's like, I need your help. And I'm like, you do know that I'm officially off, right?
Is someone there? It's safe. You can come out.
Hello? Praise Androst. I mean the creators. I thought I'd never get out of... Meryl?
Anethera, Paul. Are you hurt?
Is this dialogue being skipped?
What do you want from me?
At points?
Paul, what's wrong? I'm here to help.
Stay back! Don't touch me!
It's definitely not me.
Be calm, Paul. We'll help you get back to the camp.
You don't know what she is, what she's done. Creators, help me! Someone, please!
Paul, no! We have to catch him. Hurry!
Okay. Actually, that's not Coca-Cola. I just reuse the bottle. The Coke in there was made in my soda streamer. Dude, you're dead.
We're coming.
Ow. Why do bosses always see the need to summon ads? And why does it always have to be spiders? Okay, Meryl. Heal yourself. Ow. No, 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 no. Why?
If you see any paths to the bay, don't...
This fight is not going well. Not at all.
Time for a potion.
Yeah. I would have to agree. Still doesn't mean I have to like it. Arachnophobia is a thing, you know? Okay, Meryl is down. That is not good. Guess our boy Fenris has to do it now. Okay, that's not going well. At all. That thing is almost dead. Come on. Health potion, health potion, health potion.
Like this.
Good thing I refilled on health potions before this. Yes! Woo. That was close.
Maybe it's not too late. Hawk, you can save him, can't you?
I'm sorry, Meryl.
The nice thing is, Meryl's character in itself, I confirmed this recently, is a callback to Dragon Age Origins. She appears for the first time in Dragon Age Origins.
What did you do to scare this man to death?
Creators. I don't know.
Do you need a minute alone?
No. Thank you. We have too much to do for me to sit here bawling.
You sure about
He wasn't
that?
like the others. He was city-born, worldly. He ran away from the Denerim and found us. I thought if anyone would understand, he would. Something is very wrong. I want to see the Keeper.
Okay, we can go see the Keeper, but I'd still like to know why this man, an apparently seasoned Dalish warrior, was scared to death of you. He rather ran into the hands or fangs of this monster than talk to you, Meryl. Yeah, basically, but you know, I personally prefer the console version of this game simply because of the controls. Because the PC version's controls are just ass. I really don't like them. Especially if there's a big cluster of enemies and you sometimes just have trouble clicking on someone.
What was he thinking? He acted like I was a monster.
You are a monster.
Yeah, Fenris, you put it exactly right. She is a demon summoning blood mage. And we are helping her. So what does that make us? I wonder, I wonder. You see what I mean? Clicking on enemies. Ah, I hate it so much. Dragon Age Origins is actually okay-ish on PC. So, with all three, I basically prefer the console versions. Simply because of the controls.
The way everyone looked at me in the camp when we arrived. What have they been saying about me? They must think I'm worse than the Blight.
Maybe I should just start over on the console.
I've never hurt the clan. They had no reason to be afraid of me. None of this makes any sense.
Well, it makes sense to me. They are friggin' afraid of you because you're summoning demons. Girl, you're summoning demons. Is that not reason enough to be afraid? And you do so deliberately. Okay, that is really not going well right now. I hate these arcane horror enemies. I really do. And I can't leave because I'm in combat.
Here it comes.
Just look at the mini-map and see how many freaking enemies the game is throwing at me.
Time for a potion.
This is ridiculous. And I know I keep complaining about this, and I must reiterate, I like this game. The problem is that the game designers mistook good game design with put more enemies in. That is not how you increase your game's difficulty, devs. At least not how you should try to increase your game's difficulty. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. I can't read chat right now, because I have to kite these guys. But I'll read your messages as soon as I'm out of danger.
Time for a potion.
Okay. So got these mofos. Oh, gosh darn it. That was actually painful. So let's see. Many enemies should make them easier to deal with. Yeah, the thing is, some of them were easy. They basically died in Hawk's AoE. The problem is that they also throw in quite a few with a substantial health bar. And that is a problem. And as you just saw, Fenris is actually a warrior. And 2 of those archers were enough to, with 2 arrows, bring down his health bar to 50%. That's not good. I'm actually surprised that I survived this. And now, let's deal with him. These arcane horrors, I hate them because they appear, then they disappear. And appear, disappear, appear, disappear, appear, disappear. I hate that. You have no idea how much I hate that. I mean, on console, it's not so much of a problem, because as soon as you press A again or X on the PS3, then you target them again and keep attacking. On here, I have to swivel my camera, look for them, and then click on them to, you know... Okay, another hydrate. Thank you. That means I've almost drunken 2 liters already in this roughly 1 hour that I'm streaming. Oh my word.
Varterol is dead.
Masaranas. I'll breathe easier knowing that we will lose no more people to it.
We lost Paul. In the cave, he fled at the sight of me. Straight into the Varterol.
Many of the
Not that I would know, Derpster.
Or worse, from the mirror.
See, the fighting system on PC, sadly, is completely click-based. You need your mouse.
Still not too late for you to return to us.
You have to right-click on an enemy to attack them. On console, I just... Okay, I don't have a controller here right now. Oh.
Never accept what I'm doing.
On console, I know this is a PS4 controller, but I just press X and your character will immediately attack the nearest target.
And who am I? We've done as you asked. Honor our bargain. Give me the arena.
That is why the PC port, in my opinion, is the weakest of the bunch. It might look the best, because right now we're playing the game in 1440p with the high resolution texture pack and everything, but yeah, 0 out of 10. I would have to agree there.
I hope this helps you finish your work on the Alluvion.
Thank you. I knew you would understand.
I mean, story-wise and everything, I like this game, and believe me, I have finished it quite a few times. But things like that on the PC version are just horrible. Okay, you know what? Let's just go into the options and key bindings. Add party member. Select party member. Select full party, quick heal, quick slot, camera controls, player controls. Target closest and attack R. Okay. There is a key for that. The game never tells you this. I did not know. I have finished this game like 5 times. I did not know that this was a function in this game. This should make combat considerably easier. So I mean, why are? I'm used for, targeting. I'm used to tab. Tab targeting is a thing. For a good reason. But hey, looks like I misjudged it there.
Good to see you again, sir. A new letter on your desk awaits your attention.
Gamlen is here?
Dead. I can't believe...
Well, please speak to me, and only me in my keep. It is a matter of the utmost privacy and urgency, and I can trust it to no one else. Viscount Dumar. And yeah, personally I think this should have been taught to the player in the tutorial. And that much I can promise it hasn't been. I have certainly... You can actually look at it. I have streamed this save state from the beginning, and there is no control explanation about the game. Nothing. At all.
It's different here as captain.
One of those games that basically expects you to know how to play it, because you have played an RPG before, have you not?
Feels like family. Hawke. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at least you knew yours. But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Yes, sure, go ahead.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been
Super lesbian horse?
He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me. Stupid things, dragons and heroes.
See,
he wouldn't turn
I have
I
played
reached over and took his hand.
a lot of games in my
That big
life.
man made every step of the story my choice.
And even the worst designed games that I've
He
played.
died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand.
At least had a little bit of,
And I
you know,
couldn't tell if
tutorial
he was
when it
too
came
weak
to the controls.
or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
A glass for those we've lost.
All right then. Benoit Dulac and Leandra Hawke. Don't let anyone tell you when to move on. Take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
Yeah, Evelyn, but we still have to talk to you about, you know, the whole thing with Donick.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
It's over, but I'm still here. Usually that would be the aggressive option, but for some reason I keep getting romance options with Evelyn. Come
You
on.
made a mess of it. But it's not the end of the world.
How would you know? He wasn't blind to you.
No. But you were.
What are you talking about? Are you?
My apologies, Sirrah Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donnic.
Please.
Yep, and now Hawk gets her heart broken. Oh.
A fine day, isn't it, Chad?
Yeah, Dev's being a masochist. Clearly.
Well, happy?
Guardsman Donnic did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
You took it further than I intended. I can't seem to hold you back.
See? If I could say things like that, I wouldn't have needed you.
I'm charming myself into obsolescence.
You? There's no way I can ever repay you, I just...
What?
Thank you.
Okay, I did not expect that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I did not expect
you know me
that.
better than anyone. There was never anything there, but... Did you ever wonder about you and I?
It'd be epic.
I suppose it would be similar to how wardens think of blights.
You're off to a bad start.
It becomes their reason for living. But Maker, the carnage.
Then the world is lucky I couldn't ask for a better friend. Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you.
I just got
knock first.
Friend-zoned! Friend-zoned so hard!
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the Guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it.
I can't believe that Aveline actually kissed my female hawk.
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The Guard is always looking.
Don't blame me for not being you. I'd make a poor guard.
Well, we agree on that. I don't really see you taking my orders.
Okay,
Besides,
sleep well,
don't
Derpster.
catch me saying you don't have an effect. You've certainly had one on Hightown.
But...
maybe it's time to get serious. Before the option isn't your own.
You don't want me as sour and dour as you. You need a counterpoint.
I don't think I've asked to be made the butt of your jokes.
Donnic.
Okay, sometimes I have asked for it. I do wish there was more time for levity. It comes so easy to you. Maybe a little too easy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, questioning beliefs. How many quests did we have with Aveline?
How much longer do I have to wait?
I mean, seriously. And now let's see what the Viscount wants.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal.
Okay.
It is my son, Seamus.
Mm.
The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Khun. He has left for the Qunari compound.
Well, then respect his decision.
Hawk. Convince Seamus to come home.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity.
Okay.
Do what you can.
Okay. Sadly, I know where this is going, but, you know, you have a whole fortress full of guards. You know that, right? Mercenaries have blocked the street? Seriously? They are seriously attacking me voluntarily. Are they stupid? Did my spell there seriously do 0 damage?
So was that Anti-Canary, Anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
That is actually true. Seamus isn't the type for violence. He's actually a pretty reasonable young lad. At least, I think so.
Enter if you must.
So, hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Hello again, Arishok.
Serah Hawke.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. Despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose.
Agreed.
The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Converting the Viscount's son? His opposition will have a field day. The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Videthari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and the letter both.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
Yeah.
A suspect in many things. If
I don't like her.
Under my command again, there is only one response.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause. This is the last insult I will suffer, Hawke. I will be watching. Videthari of the Qun. This offense will have an answer.
And we do know that the Qunari are actually very capable warriors. So maybe not offend them? You know? Might be a good idea not to do that. I kind of want to live. I don't want to offend the Qunari.
You'd be happier there.
You're probably right.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things?
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
Okay, Tevinter sounds like a lovely place.
People talk about the circle.
Brilliant. I'm amazed that you
No
found
different than anywhere in Thedas.
Certainly not a place where I would want to own a summer home, you know. And again, my ideal summer home would be somewhere cold. Because I can't stand the heat. Hey Jesse! Welcome back to existence. That is not good. And yes, he is dead.
Serah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
You so set me up here, bitch.
You've been a headache. But to outright kill someone? That's new for you.
He deliberately denied the Maker. How many would follow if he went unpunished? And yet, even this sympathizer will inspire vengeance when his brutal murder is exposed.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter. On both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
You do realize that I am a mage, right? And that your Templars are no match for me. Seriously. Why are you making me kill your people?
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you must know the truth about what happened here.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Yeah.
Serah Hawke, is it?
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Qunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Serah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
She does not like that. All her scheming for all those years. And it all falls flat. She deserved that. That poison sounds fun, Jesse.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
She's completely unfazed. One of her most trusted was just killed right in front of her. She's completely unfazed.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person.
Then give me leadership? Make me the Viscount? Would that help?
Please. Hawke. Leave me.
But all joking aside, I can understand his grief. I really can.
This won't exactly ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Qunari aggression, even if justified, it won't end. Hawke, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
Okay. Then let's talk at my home, Aveline. At my mansion in Hightown. Suspicious house? What is that? Apparently, loads of... Oh, yes, I remember. We got this location, of one of the Invisible Sisters. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Oh, right. There is this... Okay. I had completely forgotten that we had this quest. I really did. Huh. So, yeah, there's my house. Or, yeah, there. Hawke Estate.
Aveline?
I need your help. Not like the last time. This is about the Qunari and... it needs to be fixed fast.
What kind of assignment? I'll help if I can.
A number of criminals have fled to the Qunari compound. They claim to have converted to their religion. The Qunari have of course refused to release them to the Guard. I've been tasked with bringing them out. The Arishok may not like you, or anyone, but he seems to respect your ability. Will you
As I said,
present this to
poison
him?
sounds fun.
Whatever I can do to help.
I'm very relieved to hear that. I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse. And thank you, Hawke. I appreciate this.
Alrighty.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari?
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong.
True.
I think I owe Hawke that much.
Okay, let me just quickly save the game. Because I will have to take a short break. I must go to the toilet and refill my drink real quick. I will be right back. Don't worry. Holy crap. It's the temperature difference between my kitchen and in here. Oh, you wouldn't believe, guys. Okay, let's reestablish my webcam. I am back, baby. And let's get back into the game, and it didn't crash. That's good. Yes, I have. Now let's check my inventory. Oh, my inventory is pretty full. Let's take Aveline, Fenris, and... Varric. And actually go to Hightown first, because I need to sell some stuff. Ooh, Varric's friendship with me is almost completely full. I did not know that. But let's actually see. Varric... Oh, he already has all of his stuff, okay.
You really ought to take that offer, Elf. It'd keep the coterie off your back pretty much permanently.
I don't need employment.
But it wouldn't kill you to make some friends in this city. 3 years and you're practically a...
Oh my god, so many things. Okay, I definitely have something for Varric in here. Yep. And for Fenris. And Anders we don't have with us right now. Definitely a ring for Aveline. Weapon-wise, also a weapon for Aveline. And for my main, we have new ropes and a new helmet and new gloves. Now I look much more like a battle mage, don't I?
Healthy attitude there. Forget I said anything.
And now let's go see the Qunari. Oha.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse.
Let's go.
I request an audience with the Arishok.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
So Varric and Fenris aren't even allowed in? Murder them all? Why, Jesse? Why would I murder them? So far, the Arishok has been nothing but amicable.
Shanadon.
Greetings, Arishok. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
The elves are now Vidithari. They have chosen to submit to the Qun. They will be protected.
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this.
Yes.
Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it. No matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate, but they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged.
Is it just me, or does it look like he's holding a two-handed weapon over his shoulder?
I would have done the same thing in their shoes.
Hawke, that's not helping.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Videthari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
Do not, demand stuff from the 8-foot Qunari bullman.
What would you do in my place?
Might not be a, Yeah, I wouldn't give them up if they had come to me for protection.
They deserve another chance.
Exactly so. I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinek Kathas.
Yeah. Seriously, dude, you have just been knocked out by a mage. Strength is my dump stat. It must have been a really weak Qunari.
Can you hear it? The Qunari must be spreading out. They're attacking the city.
Yes, that they are.
Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
It doesn't matter. We need to act.
I agree. We can't do anything on our own, however.
Aveline. Fenris. Varric.
Let me guess. Our friends from Parvalan decided to take over after all.
The Qunari are in the city and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long.
I don't think the Qunari have workers' comp.
My guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Why rivalry? Okay, I kind of went against what she wanted, and was sympathetic to the elves, but still, I can understand them. Ow. Ow.
The marked one has fallen. I need help here.
No, get him, get that guy. Seriously, that's why I hate mages in this game. Especially when they're on the other team. Because, oh my word, they are so overpowered. Not when you're playing them. Not when you're playing them. Don't get me wrong. Only when they're on the enemy team. Because you just saw, my team had no chance.
Why? What could they possibly... We should head...
And especially in this game, it is like this. Some mages will actually know spells that the player mages cannot learn. I'm not even kidding. See, like this, he just disappears. And I'm dead. Again. Because he just... poof, and my spell gets interrupted, I can't hit him. And he's just suddenly somewhere else.
Why? What could they possibly hope to...
And the thing is, while he's disappearing, he can actually cast spells.
Let me guess. Our friends from...
Just look at this now. I know where he is. I click on him. And he disappears. So he reappears there. By the way, what he just cast is not an insta-cast. That is a spell that usually takes a lot of casting time. Meaning, while he was invisible, he cast it. So when you actually have an enemy mage, take out that frickin' mage, otherwise you're dead. You just saw it. Now that the mage is dead, I can actually fight them on relatively equal grounds. But as long as they had their mage, I am dead. The thing is this, Jesse. Especially if you're fighting human mages. This was a Qunari mage, and their spells are, oh my god. But especially if you're fighting human mages, they can do a spell that you actually can learn in Dragon Age Inquisition. Which is basically you placing an elemental mine somewhere that will slow down your opponents that are in its range, and after a few seconds it detonates for massive amounts of damage. And I mean massive. And there's again an enemy mage here. You literally have to take them out first, otherwise you are dead. You saw how quickly my party died there. No, I know what you mean, Jesse, I know what you mean, but when I say human, it's because you have sometimes Qunari mages.
Whew, on the list of things I thought might happen today, a Qunari...
Alistair!
Near the bottom. Thank you for your help. I don't think we've met. My name is Alistair. I'd like nothing better than to stay and help, but unfortunately the mission we're on can't be delayed.
Alistair!
We could use your help defending the city.
Even if I didn't need to go, Grey Wardens aren't supposed to involve themselves in wars like this. We did that in Ferelden after all. The Order was not impressed, let me tell you. Yeah, maybe this might help. It belongs to an old friend, but I'm willing to bet he'd like you to have it.
Belonged to an old friend?
Over you, my friend, and over us all.
Wait, I'm fairly certain that in the save state that I used here, Alistair was made king by me. So... What? How? No, here's the thing, Jesse. I know for a fact, I played this game also on the 360. And there it was just 2 generic Grey Wardens. And on there I also had an... here on the save state I imported here, I had Alistair marry Anora. And on the on the Xbox I had Alistair become the sole ruler of Ferelden. Unless, because there are... I must admit, there are some mistakes in this world state that I imported from Dragon Age Keep into Dragon Age Inquisition, though. Unless those mistakes were imported in here as well. Because according to the state that I imported into Dragon Age Inquisition, my warden died, sacrificing herself. Which is not true. I did not sacrifice myself with my warden. Oh, look, Stan! Froze him in the middle of drinking a healing potion. Okay. That were a lot of enemies. There's a lot of blood on my hands. And pressing R apparently also works for picking up shit. Okay.
Mind if I try my hand at that? Good to go.
Huh. Hmm? What exactly did you mean there, Jesse? She's not screaming, she's moaning, she's not screaming. Ah, yes, of course.
Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Ah, Stan, and I wasted so much time trying to find your sword in the first game. No, 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 no! There's a fucking mage somewhere! Where? There he is. Do you see how freaking overpowered that one spell was that he used? Yeah, basically, Jesse, basically. And there is Knight Commander Meredith.
I am Knight Commander Meredith.
That's what I just said. Is there an echo in here?
I know you. You are Sakava's sister. Strange that he has never mentioned you.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Qunari are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Qunari are taking people to the keep, and may already.
But yeah, if you compare that with my spells, my spells do barely anything in comparison.
Why would they be gathering hostages?
They're going to take everyone of import and put them in the same place. Those that agree to convert, live. Those that don't...
Charming.
I'll do whatever it takes to defend my home.
Good. I'll overlook your own use of magic. For the moment. Head to the keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
Yeah, Meredith is a bit of a creep. And she certainly is crazy. I do not like her. Yeah, I would agree there, but you saw what my spells did and what his spells did. Like literally a second of his spell and most of my party members were down. That's what I am lamenting. That they... I mean, I understand that they want to pose a challenge, you know? But this is so ridiculous. Also, the whole thing with just spawning enemies. It is at points ridiculous. I don't know if you were here during the last stream, but there we were fighting against a Templar fanatic. And... it was just... The game just kept spawning them in. I died like 4 or 5 times, and at one point I counted the corpses, and keep in mind, as you can see, corpses don't stay. I counted the corpses of just the freshly killed, came up to 17. And then of the ones that were still there, and came up to 18. So 35. And that were just the corpses that had not yet despawned. I would have to agree about the mechanics there, Jesse. mean, look at that. This is my strongest AoE attacks that I have. It's barely doing anything. And there's another mage. Damn you. Where is he? There. See, and there, game spawns in more enemies. I'm about to win, game spawns in more enemies. That spell hit and he didn't die. Where's my fucking cursor? There's a cursor. You surely see what I mean, right? And his damn stunning here. Just saying, this shield bash that I'm doing should be a stun. But apparently it isn't. At least not against him. Just like this, pummel strike. Oh, finally he failed his physical defense roll there. Let me check my potions. Elf root potion. I mean, she can do this as long as I keep shield defense up, but it will take a while because she's a tank. Spells like that do not exist here, Jesse. I mean, Aveline can do this, no problem, as long as she has health potions. But it's ridiculous. By the way, this guy here is the first enchanter of the Mage's Circle. And he's just chilling out there on the ground. Look at his facial expression. He's not distraught or anything, he's just like, I'm just laying back, letting this captain of the guard do everything. Yep, if spells like that existed here, I would have them up all the time. I am so happy that I leveled her as a shield tank. Yep, nothing wrong here. It's not like Captain Eveline is, you know, fighting for her and his life. Because the Qunari would kill him.
Many thanks, my friend.
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others? Surely they cannot all be.
Yep, they are. Qunari kill mages. Or put them in shackles.
Gone. I told them to run.
First Enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Hello, Carver. Hello, brother.
Overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
It figures I'd find you in the middle of this, sister.
He is so hostile.
It's been some time.
Not long enough.
Ah, fuck you, Carver.
We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
I will lead.
Chew at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
Here's the thing, he always thinks of himself as being in the shadow of his sister. And not just that, he also hates that I didn't take him to the expedition into the Deep Roads.
Let's find out what the Qunari are planning. Not risk our necks in the process.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
Then again, it's nearly impossible to get a good rating with him, because he starts out almost maxed out in hostile. Because, you know, he's the youngest.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
Either that or we're the pushovers they think we are.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
And by the way, the only reason why I didn't take him into the Deep Roads is because on my save state on the 360, he quite literally died in the frickin' Deep Roads.
A direct assault is too risky.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Gets infected with Darkspawn blood, and then your character kills him at his own request.
You will not conquer this city without a fight. Cerebos!
And the only way to save him and not have him die in the Deep Roads is either not to take him or to take Anders with you into the Deep Roads, because then he can do the whole thing with becoming a Grey Warden. But if you leave him in the city instead, then he will become a Templar. And now comes something that I am not looking forward to at all. This will be the point where I might rage quit the game. Because as far as I remember, I have actually never finished the PC version of this. Hawk, where are you there? Oh, I see a mage. Mage. Where's a mage? Heal! Heal! Off! Did you see how quickly that fucking mage... How quickly he took out my party? My entire party? Come on! Where is he? Where the fuck is he? I don't see him! There. Yeah, did you see how quick that was? Okay. And then we still have the stand there. At least we got all of his men. But seriously, if you have an enemy mage, you are dead if you don't immediately take care of him. I think I've just proven that. Oh, he has two very nice weapons on his back.
Here is your Viscount.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see.
Nope, the only way to defend against that, Jesse, is to literally walk out of the area of effect. But since you saw it earlier, he has no cast time. He just does boom and the spell is up. In a relatively big area. When I do my firestorm thing, I stand there and do whoo, and for that time I cannot move. I leave myself open to attacks. He doesn't.
We can still work this out.
Perhaps. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren.
See? During that time, I cannot move, I cannot cast another spell. I have to wait until the casting is done. He just boom, and my party's dead.
Such respect. So tell me, Hawk, you know I cannot withdraw. How would you resolve this conflict?
There's only one way this ends.
I agree.
Arisha Kost, Cunanam Ebrator, you have granted this woman Vazalit An. By this admission, she now has the right to challenge you.
If you truly knew the Cune elf, you would not suggest I battle a female.
But she is no female. She is a respected outsider, by your own words.
What say you, Hawk?
To the death, Arishok.
Marathas! So shall it be.
Yep, I'm not looking forward to fighting him. I'm a glass cannon. He needs only to get in one good hit and I'm dead. Oh, come on. No! Wrong skill!
This is not battle. It is preparation.
Luckily, his elemental resistance seems to be very low. Ooh, that was close! Ow! Ow, get up! Ow, get up, get up! Get up! Oh! Ha! I gotcha! He almost had me! Ooh. The only tactic that really works here if you're playing a caster, Jesse, is freeze him over and over and over. Otherwise, as you just saw, he gets you once and you must be really lucky to get out of there. Otherwise, you are dead.
It's over.
The city has been saved!
And Meredith would so like to persecute me as an apostate right now, but she can't because all the nobles are on my side.
It appears Kirkwall has a new champion.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arishok in single combat? It just sounds so... romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Yep, you have some hero worship.
Telling the truth. If you are, then... what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Are you hunting for an infamous apostate? Is that what this is all about? Or is it revenge?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city.
And that's why Meredith couldn't take her.
Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed.
Yeah.
After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
Admittingly, I'm kinda surprised that the mages did actually last 3 years under her rule.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumas. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Not good.
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. She has no role in this.
Maybe I could help.
It would be better if you both calm down before this gets violent.
I should remain calm while a mage provokes an uprising.
Think
not.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
Neither of you is right.
Be resolved here. We need to sit down and work it out.
You are naive, champion.
You will find that not everyone bows to your will, Knight Commander.
Yep, especially not her.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons, made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl.
Ooh, like a good girl. I'm sure she's seething inside.
If you had not.
Short of putting those two in cells, I doubt anything will keep them from each other.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today.
Yep, ouch, that was such a burn.
They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
Captain.
Okay.
Carry on.
And now let's check the inventory, because I should. Ropes of the Void? No. Gloves of the Champion. Superior Coterie Mage Gloves? No. Is that all I got? That's kinda underwhelming. Well, Nomad, I personally would really like to keep playing, but seriously guys, I am so hot here right now. I think I'll end it here. Because it's just... Seriously. With the sun now shining directly onto my back, that's not a good time. So I'm sending you over to someone else. Also an awesome content creator who's currently playing PlanetSide 2. And I will go cool myself off a little bit. See you guys on Friday.